Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Sirr of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. And before you listen to this episode, I just got to let you know, I need you to stop what you're doing. Go to blkrenaissance.com, and I need you to shop for the culture. That's right. Anytime you use the promo code LLC20 at Black Renaissance Clothing's website, you will get 20% off your order. Off rip, no questions asked. So do me a favor and do it for the culture. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Sade with Black on Black Rhymes. Step to the mic.
Mic check.
People always ask me where I get my confidence from, and I get it from inside. It's an inside thing, y'all. And when it comes to beautiful skin, I rock with Blendia by India, where her motto is, be confident in your skin. She has a variety of naturally made soaps to keep you smelling good, hair products for long, luscious, healthy hair, and even beard products for men. You know, we got to keep those struggle beards away. So visit BlendiaByIndia.com and use promo 2020skin to get 10% off your order. Thank you, Blendia by India, for being a sponsor of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC.
Hey, this is Butter So Fly of Powerlines Poetry, here to let you know anytime I feel good, I have to look good, so you have to listen to me. Make sure you go to gurudesigns.com, use a 3 instead of an E. The website is great, so you can get something for yourself, and then she makes custom clothes for men too. And guess what? I got a promo code for you. Use 20/20 and it'll get you 15% off of any order $25 or more. You can't beat that. Go to gurudesigns.com.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay solid just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dough. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope. While you at it, we keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Because if you think about on Dexter, everybody was drooling over what's her
Dee?
not Dee, the mayor's assistant, Miss Bellum.
Oh,
you never saw her face, but you saw her shape.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
Damn,
I think it's all the same universe. Low
Yeah.
key, the way it's drawn.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, she was bad.
That
I
and
think
Cow
she
with
was a super
Chicken.
villain. Low
Who?
key, but that's
Yeah.
another thing. I
thought she was
him. That's my theory.
That's my. I think
That is my.
I've
theory,
always
bro.
said it made sense
Yeah.
to me.
The theme, the red,
Yeah.
the way she's always able to report everything and get the girls out. I think
Him.
I think it's him.
Yeah.
Hers and him. But she's a he.
I met this lady in Hollywood.
Hey.
She had green hair, but damn, she looked good.
What?
I took her to my house because she was fine, but she whooped out a dick that was bigger than mine.
what? What did he say?
You never heard that?
Hell no.
Oh, shit, that's
actual
Afro
music,
Man.
huh?
Yeah, that's Afro Man. Code 45 and two.
Oh,
big
nigga.
ass. Yeah, you know that?
When
I
were you
heard the
born?
song. 90.
Damn.
Yeah, we the same age. 90.
You just sitting up here rubbing your balls and shit in your
That's
Daisy
why I look
Dukes?
back real quick.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had it.
You just rubbing your balls in your Daisy
Casually
Dukes.
rubbed his balls, bro.
I just
in my
it was
chair.
uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. I was trying to adjust it. I'm sorry.
You could have stood up and jingle jangled.
Go ahead and squirt some hand sanitizer.
That man
on
is
me real
playing
quick.
with crampies in his shorts.
Look on the other side of that record player, man. It's a hand sanitizer. That sounds like some old nigga shit I just said. Oh, that was water bottle, girl. Yeah,
Hey, I want to let you know, man. You know, on some best friend shit, I'ma smack your ass again, man. That was I enjoyed it.
I mean, everybody at work, everybody at
I didn't think that it was gonna be so buoyant, man. I didn't think it was gonna clap back. I ain't know it. All these years.
I mean,
Power clap. It's a power clap.
where the name come from.
Do you do like from American Dad? You do the little. I'm glad you knew what the fuck I was talking about. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. Yes.
No, I can't.
Wale.
That first of all, that ass shaking was nigga sensational.
I didn't expect that, but when Toji did the handstand,
What?
part, I was like, what in the fuck going on here? Yeah. Wally World, bro.
I really watch American Dad to go to sleep.
I do too.
Yeah, Family Guy.
That Family Guy, Rick and Morty.
Solar
Those
opposites.
are the three to go to.
Not Rick and Morty. Solar opposites. I
Solar
gotta watch
Opposites is
Rick
really
and Morty.
good.
Well, I seen
It is
all
really
of the
good.
Rick and Morty, so it's like I'm waiting on a new season. Like,
It's out.
right? What?
It's already out.
That's right.
Look,
It's now.
my life been so occupied with this
I
medical
understand.
shit
I understand.
and work
You-
and parenting
you a
and going to
full-time
school.
superhero, yo.
So
Yeah, we salute you, black woman. We salute you.
thank you.
Salute it.
It's fun though. It gives me adrenaline rush.
That's some shit white people say, and that alarms me.
Yeah, I don't like it. Sometimes when I go to work, I just want to punch somebody in the motherfucking mouth just so I can start the day off.
Like I
right.
feel like Zach Fox is Square Up. His song.
Yeah, square up.
Right.
You can throw your hands
Like
up.
as soon as a patient get out of, I just want to smack him in the face with the clipboard. I don't need a gun. I don't need a knife, nigga. I will fuck you up with this clipboard by itself. Choke you with the blood pressure cuff, nigga.
That's some John Wick shit. Yo.
I be feeling the same way that I come to work and I go to wherever they assign me to, and especially if I'm over there in 1200 and 1205 L Wedge, all them motherfuckers is certified dummies. They got licenses for idiocy. You fucking morons. And it's like they do shit to push the envelope on purpose. They want you to react. And so I just want to just have a fucking officer purge day where we could just beat niggas' asses scot free. We just come up in that bitch like, hey man, go ahead, lock down. But I ain't going. Just start tearing ass like, okay, so we're gonna have a good day today, right?
You ever seen this movie called The Raid?
Yes. We need that.
Have you seen this movie called Mayhem?
Mayhem.
It was made in 2017.
Mayhem. Remind me.
I can't think of the guy.
What was the premise? Because I never know why.
Okay, so it was basically based on top lawyer, got a great job, but the job ended up firing him for something that he had no control over. And it was a bacteria or a virus that somehow got into their building. And what it does, it causes you to have impulses, whatever your impulse is at that moment. Like, say if you got depression and you just got fired by your boss and you want to punch that nigga in the face,
Your impulse.
that's your impulse.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And so they kept fucking with their eye, and everybody had like the blood vessel then popped. So now everybody's fucking freaking out and going crazy up in there. They're like fighting, fucking, killing. Yeah, it's on
It's on Netflix.
Prime.
It's on Prime.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out and report back to you.
Yeah.
The lead actor is this Asian guy. You probably know him when you see him. I can't think of his name, but the lead female is the girl from Ready or Not. Have you seen that?
Oh, the wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like partnering
Ready or
up with
Not is
him.
really good too.
It really is.
Really
I was
good.
not. It was funny to me.
It was them niggas died hilarious.
It.
You seen Ready or Not?
You
You'd enjoy it. You're
You
cynical.
will.
You'd enjoy it.
okay.
You'd enjoy it.
Shit. When I get home, I'll do that.
I don't understand how in the fuck that is a family ritual.
Right. Every time.
Like, how do you
We get together for this.
how do you like fall in love
Right.
in that family? Like the other girl survived.
Right. She made it.
She made it. One of the cousin's wife. And they got kids together and everything. But it's just a simple fact. That's what you got to do to be in the
gotta make
family.
it the night. You gotta
Loud noises.
make it. Nigga.
Bears smell period blood.
You hear that? Period bears. Like, I love all of those. Like both movies. I feel like they could have did a TV show if they wanted to.
Bro,
They did a podcast.
bro.
Oh,
I haven't listened to the podcast, but they have a Ron Burgundy podcast.
Oh, I need that in my life.
Yeah,
I need that in my life.
bro. You know what I need in my life?
What's that?
13 Ghosts Netflix series.
Animated.
Every
About
episode, about each one.
Oh,
I saw
man,
them
yes.
13 episodes of just raw.
Ooh.
I gotta get to the
And they
Jackal,
long ass episodes
and I
too.
gotta get to was it the Juggernaut, the one that ripped? No. What's the big nigga?
The Juggernaut.
Juggernaut and
Yeah.
Jackal. I definitely gotta come for.
Wait, are you talking about the big black nigga or
Yeah, the big black.
the
nigga.
Hammer?
The Hammer, because he
That's-
had the nails in his ass.
Yeah.
John Henry twist. Yeah.
I want to know.
I love
movie.
13 Ghosts.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
If they did that
They did that.
Cause I love stuff like that, like American Horror Story and stuff like that.
Have you seen the new one?
I seen the stories. I know the
that's
newest
what I'm-
season won't be released until the 28th of this month. So right now
They're
an
doing
anthology.
stories.
Yeah,
and
it's an
then-
anthology. Like it's like it's just like mini.
Every episode is a different
Every episode
premise.
is a different little premise, of its own. It's
Yeah.
Not, it's not like a season. Like
I only seen like the
Coven or-
first story.
To my Murder House.
The first
Yeah,
season.
with the girl.
We
were
talking about the
just
first
talking
season?
about that.
No. The first, like the new story.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was still
okay.
about the Murder House though. The
Yeah,
first
that
Yeah.
was a reference to season 1.
Yeah.
That was Murder House. Man, there's so many fucking souls
In
they
that
ran
house.
In that house, just
Yeah, I don't see how them niggas lonely. I don't see how he, like for real, they be crying and shit. Like, oh, I miss my baby. You got 42 other niggas around here you could party with. Fuck that
didn't make
baby.
me think.
That's like
That motherfucker
jail,
gonna
though.
grow up to be a meth
It's
head
like
anyway.
jail though. Like you in jail with like hundreds of other motherfuckers. You don't want to be there with them.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather be at home than to be with these motherfuckers.
I wanted to see, the ones I wanted to see was the Coven one.
I saw Coven. Coven is arguably the best season by far. That
It's like
most-
Coven, then Murder House, then what's the other one? Is
Roanoke.
Roanoke
Something like that.
Roanoke is not my number one. It's
and
my number one.
Hotel.
Hotel's my shit.
Hotel is before Roanoke.
No, Roanoke for me. It starts with Roanoke, then Coven, then Hotel, and then Murder House. Circus was pretty fire.
It was
slow burn.
okay.
It was a slow
Circus.
burn. It was a slow burn because it was like a lot of build up, and then once everything started happening, it happened all the fucking once.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then the very last one has to be season 2, the Asylum. Asylum was creepy. But
No.
it was fucking
think I
wacky.
No, the second to last one that they was doing the Trump shit, the supporter, that had to be the.
No, Apocalypse is good. You know,
Oh yeah, Apocalypse.
was
Yeah,
good.
I fuck with that.
'Cause
I
it
like
tied,
how.
it
Yes.
tied in season 1, the Murder House together.
When I seen season 1, I knew there was gonna be something that collab when she was talking about the dead and the living consummating and making a baby.
Yeah.
I was waiting on that shit.
And they had that baby at the end. You remember that?
And that baby grew up to be an angelic ass nigga. All right?
Yeah,
That nigga was
the
beautiful.
Antichrist.
Yeah,
Motherfucking
he still was
Antichrist.
beautiful though.
He was a motherfucking psychopath.
He
Y'all gonna
was.
make me binge all of these hoes.
Man, bro, American Horror Stories.
It's the only
and
one
shit.
I seen was,
I forgot. My bad. I forgot to mention 80s.
Oh, the 80s one.
The
I
80s one
didn't
was
even watch that
fucking
one.
Great. It was like Murder House, but like a Crystal Lake Murder House.
I got you.
It was fucking amazing.
Look up the name of this goddamn shit. What the fuck, man?
I think it was called 1985. Man,
Yeah.
That season, I binged that season, and it felt like it was amazing. It wasn't creepy. It was just entertaining.
Yeah.
Roanoke was scary. It was legitimately creepy because of the origins. And like,
And the crazy part, ain't there is a house in Roanoke?
yes, it
yeah.
is. Just like Hotel. Hotel, that season is based off the actual hotel. That's the real hotel. That exists.
Your favorite serial killer, ain't that his hotel?
My favorite
H.H. Holmes?
No, that wasn't H.H. Holmes Hotel. No.
Oh damn, I thought that was based on it.
No, this hotel exists today. You can go to L.A. right now and go to this hotel.
Yeah, I ain't trying to if I ain't gonna come out.
They done changed a lot of stuff about it, but there's a documentary on Netflix about that hotel. The Night Stalker.
Cult This one.
Cold, yeah, that's the one you was talking about.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. Oh no, it's just called 1984.
1984, yeah. 1984 was fucking entertaining.
Members at a summer camp getting ready to reopen after massacre 4
Yes.
years prior.
And the Night Stalker returns because the Night Stalker shows up in a hotel
Mm-hmm.
in the American Horror that season, the hotel season. And the Night Stalker shows back up again. He somehow escapes the hotel.
Nigga, they got renewed for 3 more seasons.
Because they're fucking amazing.
God.
American Horror Story is awesome.
Okay, so check this out. American Horror Story was chosen over Lock and Key.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a thing where they was trying to debate who was gonna come out first. And I was rooting for Lock and Key, but
Fuck
then
that.
American Horror Story came out, and I was like,
and you want to
fuck
know what
that.
makes them even doper though?
what?
They keep the same cast.
They do.
No,
just-
my God.
when you
They
can make
remix
a
it.
Evan.
They remix it.
When you can make a motherfucker into 9 different motherfuckers, you are a good actor.
This how I knew I had bad taste in men when I seen Evan on Murder House, and he dressed up in that Diablo makeup, and he shot all them goddamn kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you turned on.
And I was slightly turned on, not about the murder. It's just about his
Mm.
appearance.
Niggas.
Sad about the murder.
Let me. You ever watch the show on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House?
Yes,
So, I love that.
I do too.
Have you seen The Haunting of Hill House?
No.
If you like
Wow.
Lock and Key,
See, but the thing is, though, I made a promise to myself because I heard about Lock and Key in the comic book community first.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw it on Netflix, I was like, oh, fuck.
right?
The fucking dweebs got to it first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hate it when, you know, you get adaptations of shit and motherfuckers don't appreciate it, like Invincible. Like, I collected the entire series. I got it at the house right now before there was even a, you know, a adaptation on it on Amazon Prime. And so when it came out and it was fucking amazing, I already knew everything was gonna happen. I was just like fucking nerding. I was nerding,
Right.
having a nerdgasm. Like, yeah.
That's
yeah.
how I felt about Harry Potter when the movie first
Yeah,
came
yeah, I
out.
feel
I was
like that
already
too.
on Order of Phoenix by then. I was
Yeah, I
like,
had
hell
already
yeah,
read the
nigga, I
books.
knew.
Yeah, you already read the book, so it's just like, you know, you feel like you're ahead of the game, so to speak. The only part that wasn't in it was a couple of parts that wasn't in the comic books, but one of the coolest parts about that series was the train. Have you seen it? That train scene was not up in like,
Yeah.
but I mean,
He said he wrote that specifically for the show.
yes, yo, that shit was not in the comic book and it was fucking amazing. I'm glad it happened because really it doesn't show in the comic books just how they devastated that town. It talk about the numbers, like it was hundreds of thousands of people that died in the fallout between Invincible and his father Omni-Man. Like they just talked about it, but just see it like that.
I'm gonna give you some homework if you got some bonus time. Watch it again, but watch it on your phone. If you swipe left, they have trivia for every scene as to what had to do with the making of such. Like just random ass trivia. They'd be like, oh, such and such was not created for this scene, but we wanted to swap it and put them in this scene. 10 seconds later, it's some more. Every episode got little tidbits of trivia over on the side, and you would never know if you on the just swipe over. It's dope. It's dope. Found it on accident. Was trying to get back to porn for a second. Found a little Easter egg there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know who did put me on Lock and Key? My mom.
That's dope.
My mom's into
Your mom's a nerd.
Yeah,
I want
she
you to know
is.
that.
How's your brother doing? I haven't seen him in a long time.
Nigga,
Is he doing better?
like it's like kind of the same, but it ain't no coming back from that.
That's sad.
His conversations done got worse with the voices and shit. And you can't even carry on a conversation with him. One, that nigga too deep in those 30 other conversations he's having. And then sometimes you hear your name. I'm like, hold on, wait. Tell one on, keep my name out their mouth. I'm on your good side. But yeah, it's just, it is what it is.
That's sad, man. That's really sad.
And that's why I'm a big heart advocate for mental health.
That's the
Hey,
reason
do
why I
that.
chose my applied behavioral science. It's something I want to go through with, because I mean, there's not enough advocation for it. because there's not enough education about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so people, you know, I know it's probably cliche by this point, but people, you know, they take their physical well-being, you know, seriously, but when you lose your mind, none of that shit fucking matters.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's crazy how like your mind can go and your body will fall a result of it. Like you literally seen people die from a lack of will, like you were saying.
mm-hmm.
Like imagine grief. Like think about grief for one. Grief is an ailment that manifests physically purely off the psychological. Like the thought that something you held close and dear is gone, and it's a physical response to something so emotional.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. And the fact that it can kill you.
It can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's I mean, that's who we are, you know, mind, body, and spirit.
Big three.
Big three. The big three.
No one knows how much of a hassle it is to have mental health and wake up with it every day. It's like a battle every day. Just to smile.
Yep.
Just to put on a smile. And then the crazy part is, it's like, I use my shit to make people laugh. I make fun of my own trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what happened in this apartment complex. That shit molded me. I mean, I would never want to be in that situation again. But it also taught me, you know, basically watch out. You never know what type of person you fucking with. And that's where the PTSD come from. And I told a lot of people, they was like, you know, sometimes you seem violent. And I know I can be violent at times, but I got that put in my head. Like, I let my guard down for one nigga, and he fucked that up. So I feel like anybody that feels like they want to just make a sudden movement or talk to me inappropriately, talk to me the wrong type of way, I get in defense mode. And I automatically, I'm ready to boot up, because now I feel like now you want to fight me.
Right.
Because of what I've been through in that situation. Nigga, I couldn't have cooked something right, and next thing you know, boom, we fighting. Like simple shit. Simple. I could say, hey, I'm finna cook. And then I changed my mind. I'm like, hey, well, I'm finna go get us some Chinese. What you want? You ain't finna cook for your man? Well, I mean, I'm still getting you something to eat. You know, we still eating. It's not like we're not eating at all. I just maybe don't feel good or something. But at that time, my homegirls invited me out for lunch. I ain't chilled with the girls in a while. Let me go chill with the girls. I can bring us something to eat. We can smoke, chill, be merry. Nope, that was a fight. A whole fucking fight.
That's crazy.
Like, I knew after the lunch, I sat in my car and I watched my homegirls drive off, and I was like, I know I'm finna get ready and fight.
Damn.
And all I did was put my hand in the ponytail.
The fuck, yo?
And drove home and sat in the parking lot for a while, because I know it was finna go down as soon as I go through the door. Shit was crazy.
How did you... I guess the question I'm gonna ask, how did you manage the day-to-day of that? Like, fuck walking on eggshells. That's stepping around a minefield, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how long, if you don't mind me asking?
It was about a year and a half.
Okay. How did you do that day-to-day?
It wasn't always day-to-day. It was... I don't know, and it's stupid to say it, but I loved the fuck out of that man at the time. I mean, I feel like this was the first man that I moved in with. I shared the experience of getting my first car with, you know, and it was a lot of first time experience I done shared with him. And he was at that time, the only one that, you know, took me serious, and he actually asked for my hand in marriage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He asked my parents. My parents loved him. Nobody knew. I hid everything. Nobody knew, but probably his cousin.
That scares me, man.
Nobody knew. They had some figure that, like, they had something in the back of their head, like, something ain't right. Because I'm used to going and see my folks every day.
Right.
And chilling with them. And it started being times where weeks pass. I don't say nothing. You know, I never pop up. I'm healing.
Right.
Basically. Physically, I'm healing from a fucking fight we just had. So it was just like, it was just one of those situations. I was one of them girls, if a nigga ever put their hands on me, but when you in that situation and you feel how you feel about that person, it's a totally different situation. And I could hear somebody say, ain't no love in the world, baby, till you go through it. You would never know. And you would never know until you finally fucking fed up with that situation. And you know at that moment it's going to eat you alive if you leave this person.
Ooh. That gave me goosebumps, yo.
And it's crazy because it happened like right there. Like, I accidentally walked into that other breezeway and I looked up and seen that apartment number and I was like, it wasn't 64, it was 72. This is where all this shit happened. Walking up that same walkway.
Did you feel okay? Like,
yeah, I was straight. But I thought about that time, that night I was finna pour hot grease on him.
Oh, shit.
I got one of them spaghetti pots. And I had a gallon of cooking oil.
Oh, fuck. My sphincter clutched, nigga.
And he was on the phone, kikiing. He was on the phone, kikiing and everything on the phone. I don't know who the fuck he was on the phone with, but at that point, I lost it. I snapped. And we fought all day, and he told me, you need to go look at your car. Somebody wrote on your car. And I thought he went out there and fucked up my car. And I was in weather like this, but it was still kind of raining, drizzling, and I'm trying to clean my car. Cause somebody wrote all over my car. They were writing funny shit. It was like Suck a Dick Foundation. It was like Mighty Morphin Horror Ranger.
No.
It was, and come to find out, I kid you not, my best friends called me, and as soon as I was hearing that grease pop at the bottom of that pan, and I was standing in the mirror in the back, I will never forget. I was standing in the bathroom mirror, just looking at myself, and my phone rung, and I answered the phone, and they was like, so what you doing? I was like, nothing, just waiting. And they said, how you like your car? I said, what you mean? It was like that nice artwork that's on your car. We did it. And I said, so you mean tell me y'all did that? And they was like, yeah. And at that time, me and my best friend had slight beef with each other because I'm nigga happy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love being underneath my nigga, but she also felt like I wasn't showing her enough attention as well, which at the time nobody knew what I was going through.
Right.
So when she heard the tone in my voice, she snapped on me, I snapped on her, hung up the phone. But when everything boiled down to it, I told her, I said, you just don't know how, you just saved that man life that night. You did. You just saved that man life. But even though I don't forget it, I forgave him. He just didn't forgive himself for a long time. He would apologize, and everything. And I said, and years passed. I was like, baby, it's fine. It's over with. It ain't nothing we can do now. You got to forgive yourself. That shit hunting you.
Yeah.
All the horrible things you done to me, I will never forget it. But we will never be. It will never be us again. I have kids now. I could not trust you around my children.
Shit.
I feel like if I would have got back into a situation with him, I would have been one of the mothers that boyfriend killed their child. That's how my mind was working. Because we was working on having children. And then come to find out 6 months after our breakup, I done got pregnant by somebody else.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I didn't want him to take no animosity out on my kids or nothing like that. You feel some type of way, I will fucking kill
He
you
be fucking dead.
about my children.
Shit.
I hate my kids, but them my kids.
Right.
I got the right to hate them.
Right.
I birthed them. They tiny little Hitlers, but you better not touch them.
Right.
But I mean, I still check on them. Then that's crazy. And people like, you crazy as hell. I was like, nah. I mean, I still check on his well-being. We Facebook friends and everything. I just don't say his name. I don't want nobody to, you know, fuck with him or anything like that. Because the past is the past. I put myself through that situation as well. And I chose to be in that situation for a year.
Damn.
So I'm like, no, I'm not doing this shit to people personally attack him, because I still love his family. His family still fuck with me.
And they don't even know.
They know.
Oh, they know now?
They know now. And even so, even when his mama was passing, I still showed up to the hospital. Even after all that, I still cared for her. I loved him. I'm not going to deny that. I loved the shit out that man. But I kid you not, I felt like Will Smith when his dad ain't want him. When I finally moved out the apartment, told my mama what was going on, and the whole family came over here, packed up all my shit. Everything belonged to me because they helped bought it. My folks helped bought it because this was my first apartment.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The only thing that belonged to him was the dining room table. Sleep on that, nigga. But it was like after we had finally moved everything out, and I was finna lock up the apartment, and I just stood there, and I just bawled my fucking eyes out because I just could not believe this. I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And after that, it was failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship. And I was like, hey, I started getting a pattern with it. It is what it is.
Where are you at now mentally?
I'm not on the road where I kill somebody. Not right now.
Well, that's good.
I'm just on the road where I feel like I'm a love-seeking person. Like I want love so bad. I want to be loved so bad that it'll kill me. And that's right. I see the look.
No,
but I just don't. It's like I don't feel complete in my life without finding true love.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I ask this question, the more I get more white. And I'm glad to have two different people like this: male, female, married, single.
Mm-hmm.
Like different experiences overall. What's your definition of love?
That's a good question.
Because how can you miss something if you can't name it? If you don't have a clear,
it's more
concise...
of the good times that I've collected in relationships. That's what I yearn for. I don't yearn for the bad. The shit that I've been through, that put me in that trauma.
That's not love, baby.
Exactly. But what I yearn for is what made me happy in that moment. Like, we could have a great day, and I want all our days to be just like the rest of this day, but I know, in the back of my mind, I know we finna fight. Cause it's something I'm not, and I sit up here and I try to perfect myself for them. In their own way, in their image, instead of in my own image, and you accepting me my way. I try to be that person they want me to be. So I felt like if I be that, then maybe they'll fall in love with me.
Do you still deal with that?
Now?
Be honest. We can.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Not gonna lie about it.
What makes you conform to someone else's idea?
It's this one individual that I want to be with. But I know with his lifestyle it ain't gonna be no Cinderella story at all.
So let me ask you this: with you knowing that,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that this is not the puzzle piece you're looking for, knowing time is finite, why not invest inward first to develop that love within? Because to find, and this is something I'm learning,
Mm-hmm.
the more you see the insecurities in yourself and you try to pursue it, you chase this idea of something that you're not having, it's the more you're going to be disappointed. Why not? And I know it's cliche, and we know old folks say it time and time again, quit looking for it, let it come to you.
Mm-hmm.
What they saying is,
quit being so hell bent on it.
not even that. Find what you feel you're lacking. Find why you feel you lacking that. And fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't need nobody to have experiences and be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Lendrick. I was like, with the pandemic, I created a space in my apartment where everything I'm surrounded with, I love. There's comic books on the table, my paintings on the wall. I got LED lights. I listen to lo-fi music. I can have a good ass time in here. Now imagine if you felt that inside.
I have, but it's always temporary.
And it's temporary. Why?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
That's what I mean by you got to look in within and see why.
And a lot of people like, the only way you can heal, you got to heal by yourself. This shit is hard, okay?
Oh, it ain't easy.
It is hard as fuck.
And it hurts.
Yes, because it's like when you're alone, that's when my demons come out the most.
Yeah. This nigga taught me about meditation. You
Oh, nigga, me and my demons will sit out on the balcony and smoke one and just be venting to each other like, bitch, you.
Honestly, man, it's something that me and my brother Ladarius talked about since we was kids. It's really about being honest with yourself. It's that truth you run away from. You got to run to it. The only way out is through. So it's not the truth itself that we're afraid of. It's what it means if we accept it.
Yeah.
That's what we're afraid of. It's like, okay, if this is true, then that means I need to do this, this, and this. And I'm not ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's the way, like, you got to kind of hold yourself accountable for your own freedom, for your own desires. It's up to you. It really is. You know what I mean? It's not up to anyone else. And the vision is clear. You got all these other distractions, and you're looking for, what you see that you want and you see that you need. It's not that you don't need it. Of course, everyone needs love. You deserve to be loved. You know what I mean? You're worth that. But you don't know what kind of love you need because you got all these distractions in front of you.
Right.
You need to put the device down. And I'm not talking about the phone or
no,
whatever.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You need to put down the things that you've been using to cope. The weed. the
most
escape.
Definitely.
Yeah, the things you do to escape from the overwhelming truth, we're broken. And that's okay. These are our pieces. We still got it all. Together, it's not where we want it. It's not how we imagine it, but we have all our pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's our mess. So we have to learn to see what it is, love it, so we can properly introduce it to somebody else. And then they can show us how it's supposed to be loved. Like, this is what I got. This is who I am. I love it. Do you love it? Yeah, I love it. Let me show you how I love it. It's kind of like when we had the conversation with the FUPA and me skeeting on Natalie's mold.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like she got the mold, she got the FUPA. I don't really like this. This is what I got. And then I come along and I'm like, this is what you do with it, baby. And I love it. But it's made for that. That's the puzzle piece. That's the open space that's meant for someone else to feel. That's it. It's a part of yourself that you don't know. You don't know how to recognize or to see the charm in. It's not meant for you to see the charm in it. It's meant for you to just accept. It's like, this is me. It's that way whenever you see someone love it, you know that it's love.
What I was thinking and I noticed it's a pattern. Ever since I was in that domestic violence, that's what I crave.
Trauma.
That's the way to no. That's the way. No, I know that trauma. That's just you trying to get your power back. It's like being raped. Like if you ever been raped or molested before, and you end up living a hypersexual lifestyle.
Yeah,
it's your way of trying to reclaim that power, because now every time you have sex, it's associated with the abuse. And so to dissociate it with the abuse, you'll try to associate it with something else. And that's why you become hypersexual. And when it comes to domestic violence, you associate affection to, like, he cares so much, you know what I mean, that he do anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
He do anything to me, for me, whatever. And, you know, that experience with that kind of quote unquote love is what you associate that with, but you got to dissociate yourself from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not what love was.
Right now, I just been cooling.
And then his behavior and how he, you know, was abusive with his affections had nothing to do with you. That was on him. Yeah. It sucks that was your introduction to it, right, but it has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? So you have to find you. Make your own story. Make your own mark and follow that path. And it's one that hasn't been walking yet because it was meant for your feet.
I can feel you on that.
And you kind of, I feel like you uncovered some of the layers in conversation. And when you were mentioning how when someone approaches you a certain way, mm-hmm, you get defensive and like ready to fight. Mm-hmm. That's pulling from that. Mm-hmm. And even when you mention you like doming, like being over someone, mm-hmm, that's pulling from that. There's like little effects of that that's seeped in deeper. You know what I'm saying? That you're associating with other things. And like he said, escapism is real. And a lot of people, you know, Cole said, I know a better way, you know, meditate, don't medicate. Mm-hmm. He's not necessarily dissing weed or anything like that. You can enjoy weed recreationally. If you want to burn one, just to burn one and find something funny, do that. But don't do that because I'm in the mood. Don't do it because I'm in my thoughts. I'm alone. I don't want to think like this. Let me...
No, I usually just do it after work.
I don't necessarily mean
get a bill.
Just, oh no, that's great. That sounds phenomenal. But it's a lot of things people do.
Right, just a bill in the blunt,
especially
and I
when
just be
cold.
Ooh.
What kind of bill? What's your taste?
I'm more of a Mexican imported. I like my Coronas and Modelo.
What about you?
But
Coronas, bro. I'm a Bud Light nigga, cuz.
Shit, I'm Blue Moon out this motherfucker.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon to the moon.
Well, at least you didn't say White Claw.
Oh God, or Keystone.
Nah.
I fuck with
I like Sweetwater.
You better not say I fuck with Sweetwater too.
I fuck with Sweetwater.
That Michael Ultra. What
Michelob.
Yeah.
Man, that remind me of my grandmama, man. Every time I see
piss like in a thick stream.
It was like
too.
I had the flavored one, and I must admit that shit was smooth, nigga.
Yeah,
they got
Can't sip on it, man. I seen Mama
one
sip
is
on it
key lime. And
yeah, I know you're talking about Mama. I can't sip on Mama.
They got gold, and then they got one. I think maybe it's a acai or a raspberry flavor or some shit. But my cousin had bought it, and I had drunk one. I was just, my nerves was bad because I just did cardiac arrest on a 2-year-old, and I just was like, I need a drink in the blunt and
some cold hard dick.
I wasn't thinking about dick for a 2 year.
And look, I was mid nod. I like.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was like, wait a minute. Yeah. Let's rethink about that.